Hello, guys.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome to another episode of Delight in Fright. We have our beautiful, gorgeous Miss Cat over here,
Thank you. Thank you.
and I am the marvelous, magical Luna. And today we will be discussing two things. We have Pride Month. Happy Pride Month, everybody. We'll get into the
Yay.
some fun stuff there. And then Death by Temptation.
Patient.
Temptation.
Rawr.
And this movie released before I was born, so it's
And,
older
and it
than me.
also released before I graduated high school, so at least there's that.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes,
So I
yes.
got you something for Pride Month, Luna.
Yes, let's see the
Yay.
goodies. Let's see the
Yes.
the
So,
haul.
by the way, our viewers, in case you haven't figured it out, we be bi. So,
Yes.
yes, very. So we like the booties and boobies of all.
All shapes, sizes, body types, give it to
Yes,
me.
yes. Just give it. We want it all.
Yeah, yeah, give it. Just let us see. Let us see.
Yes, yes,
Even
yes.
even even Doug Jones's character in the fish fucking movie where he walked around with that ass. I was like, "Oh, fish ass? Fish ass
Yeah,
looking good."
yeah.
I was like,
That was
"Whoa."
a Shape of the Water.
Shape of Water, yeah. I recently
Yes,
watched that. I was like, "Whoa, Fishman got
yeah,
booty? He
yeah,
he
yeah.
built like a truck." But yes, that's a good movie if you guys haven't
And
seen
I
that.
got my gold blooms. I don't know if you can see
Aww.
my gold blooms with his rainbow shirt on.
That is
Yay.
so and how perfect. We mentioned the fish fucking movie because I'm wearing my Guillermo del Toro shirt. So
Yay.
great artist. He's a genius. We love you. We love Guillermo. He's awesome. So Pride Month is always very special to us. And this is kind of an awkward segue, but Death by Temptation is a movie. It was a movie.
It was a
Uh,
movie. Yeah.
Here is the trailer before we get discussing it, because yeah, I found the vintage theatrical trailer. Let's see. Let's see.
His destiny had been foretold. Its fate had been forewarned. He did not know that something so sweet could be so evil. Now, the fate of mankind hangs in the balance as Kadeem Hardison, TV's Dwayne Wayne. This hunt on the night is bad.
Bad.
Super bad.
Super bad.
And Do the Right Thing get busy in the first contemporary horror thriller of its kind. James Bond III's Death by Temptation. She's every man's dream and your worst nightmare.
She leaves with men, and you never see them again. I'm on a mission and nobody can cramp my style. So if you can't get down, stay out the trip for a while. I don't mean to be cruel, no my heart.
Death by Temptation, a new
Ooh.
movie from Troma. With music
Trauma.
by Ashford and Simpson, Melba Moore, Najee, and Freddie Jackson.
Wow.
Yes.
Yes. The
So the
trailer.
film is directed, written, produced, and the main actor, Joel, is James Bond the Third.
Yes. Joel. Good old boy, old Joe.
And then we
I
have Cynthia Bond as the Temptress, Kadeem Hardison as Kay, Bill Nunn, I love him, as Dougie, and Samuel L. Jackson as the short-lived Minister Garth, and then Minnie Gentry as Grandma. And
yes.
also starring Freddie Jackson, which is Samuel L. Jackson's brother.
Ooh. I didn't know Samuel L. Jackson's brother was in this. That's awesome. All the Jacksons just decided to show up for this. So this movie, I would rate it a 5 out of 10. Would I watch this movie again? Probably not. It had entertaining moments. And that's about it. And a lot of really good one-liners when they're at the bar and the temptress is there. You're like, oh. And then these dudes
Yes.
try to be spit game, and I'm like, you're trying to spit game with the succubus, homeboy. It's not gonna go well for you. So I don't know. But that was great.
And this movie apparently was so memorable. The first time I watched it, I didn't remember I'd seen this before. So
Yeah.
in watching it again, I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have the fun opening. So the dude's working at the bar and he's on the phone with a lady. So get an abortion. What's the big deal? Dump the kid and we can kick it again. You're
Oh my
groveling.
god.
That's very unattractive. He tells her.
Yes.
And then he meets our temptress, and they get it on in the shower. And then we have bloody shower followed by him running naked. So we see a lot of dong, 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 dong. I was
Oh my
down with
god,
that.
yeah. Like his dog was just like, I was like, oh,
Yeah.
they're not even gonna cut that out. His schlong is just gonna bounce around.
You're
With,
just
I was
like, oh, where's it going?
oh.
Oh,
I was playing ping pong with that schlong. I was like, woo! It can't be a trauma film without schlong, okay?
yeah.
But that's our play-by-play view of that scene. Oh, schlong. Yes, that's pretty much how that scene went. It was play-by-play, just yeah. And we finally, when he gets to the door, we finally zoom out of the schlong zone and then go into the killy zone. So I was like, oh man, ping pong's over. What the hell?
No, I know. And then we see the lovely Samuel L. Jackson as the priest at the church. And then we have a dream, or we're not sure, a memory apparently, of him dying in a car crash. No, already he's gone. And then we have
Yeah.
his son is in an evangelist training. And then we see Bill Gunn, which he's been in a lot of films and he's always amazing. And he's stating that he's a kung fu surgeon. What did you think about that, Luna?
I was like, how the fuck? Wait, you gonna slice people up or? And I don't know. I didn't know how to take that. I just kind of imagined like a surgeon just being like, whoa, like karate chopping his way through the incisions and shit. I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna leave a mark or not.
Justify it by saying he does surgery on people that do kung fu like karate. I don't know.
Or
But
maybe
his
he's very
lines in the whole
precise.
movie are super weak, right?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this dude on? Yeah.
And then we have some she brings home another dude and they
Oh
do
yeah.
some sensation play. Ooh, with the peacock feather.
Peacock
think about that?
feathers and everything. I was
Yeah.
like, I never heard of that. Like this succubus was opening my mind to all these things. Eyes, feathers.
Did you jot that down?
Yeah. I was
Ooh,
like,
yeah.
lick the feather and then rub it on the body. Okay, let me try that. Let me go on Amazon and see how much peacock feathers are cost right now. Sounds like a good
Yes.
plan.
A little tickle play.
A tier for if you're into like borderline BDSM stuff, the succubus is gonna be your gal because she does a lot of interesting things, to say the least.
Yeah, man. But you could tell probably over the years and years she's got to get bored. So she has to get creative.
Yeah, I mean, if murdering them wasn't enough, I guess that's like the
She
end
even
goal.
gets creative with that, it seems.
Yeah, she seems kind of bored of it though. She's just doing it because it keeps her alive or whatever, the souls.
Mhm.
So
And then so we have the guy in evangelist training, you know, I guess going on his last trip. He goes to visit his buddy Kay, and Kay says to him, "Is grandma digging all in your ass?" That was like, what? This is his way of asking him like if she's all in his business.
yeah. I'm like, Grandma, what you be doing over there?
Damn. All up in
Damn.
that ass.
Grandma be grandmaing. It's always those religious fucking grannies that are into weird shit. Got some suppression going on over there.
And then so she takes home another dude, or succubus, and she gives him some serious case of the clap. What was that? She's like, "You got something you can't get rid of," and then he like burst into flames or some shit from the inside
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, he gave him the clap or something. All those wounds, and then he was so worried about. Oh, I have a little cut. What is my wife gonna say? Bitch, you slept with the succubus. That's what she's gonna say. Like, hello, that's not a normal mark. It's like you've been fucked up by some knives and shit.
Yep. Game over, man.
But it's
Game
like,
over.
do you think he was already wanting to cheat because he's like, oh, I've never done this. This is not, I don't cheat. Like, this is the first time I've ever done anything like this. And in my mind, I'm like, really though? But you were at a bar willing to go with some lady.
I do believe that maybe this is the first time anyone took him up on his offer.
That's probably why.
I'm sure he probably tried, and like obviously he had no game, so they all turned him down except for the succubus was like,
Because
I
the
could eat.
I could eat. Yeah, I could eat. I mean, it would be a good meal because he would be kind of more on the virgin side. I mean, if he's only fucked his wife, like the vampires from What We Do in the Shadows, you'd like it a little better if your food wasn't fucked. So maybe it was one of those situations.
Yeah, it had been fucked first.
Yeah. Maybe his wife wasn't putting out and the succubus was like, hey, this is going to be a tasty meal. I don't know. I don't know what was in her mind, but I just found it funny. And then I was thinking, I was kind of going to give him benefit of the doubt. I'm like, maybe her alluring power would make men not do stuff. But at the same time, later on, our priest boy is like, no, alcohol. No, he's very like, doesn't matter if she's a succubus. He's just like, nope, I don't drink. I don't do none of that. Nope. So
No, ma'am.
no, ma'am. He was very like, no, ma'am, no. But so if he was able to say no to a succubus, I think the other guy could have too. He just didn't want to because he's like, oh. Like you said, nobody's ever offered him the goods.
And then we have some great lines from Dougie, Bill Nunn. He's like, I like big girls. This girl got a welfare butt.
Oh yeah, what the fuck does that mean? I was gonna ask you that. I was like, what does a welfare butt mean?
I guess
Like-
it's skinny. A skinny butt is flat. It got no money. I don't know.
Oh, welfare butt. I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck is a welfare butt? And I don't want to ask this dude. Do I have a welfare butt? Who has a welfare butt? Like, definitely Oprah doesn't have a welfare butt.
And then we have we see the succubus again. She's at home chilling, and then some dude comes by unannounced.
Oh yeah, he's just like,
and then
hello.
gets something in an orifice that he asked her to take out because it hurts. What do you think that is? Because she flips him over, and then she's like grinding on him with his ass up. And he's like, ow, that hurts. Take it out. Like
She was getting fresh with that booty hole.
What do you think she's got there? Think she's got a little double action?
I think she, because her fingernails were all fucked up.
Uh-huh.
I think maybe she was just doing a little thing with her fingernail, and obviously maybe the dude's not into butt stuff, so it probably hurt because of those long claws. Looked like it hurt, and she didn't have anything on her, so it's just probably like long ass claw right there.
Or you think she had a retractable penis?
I want to go with maybe, but you could see the claws visibly, so I'm pretty sure she was like fisting it with the claw. I don't know. That's what I'm
She
thinking.
like got bored with him. I guess he wasn't
Yeah.
doing very good.
No, she got very bored. She's like, I'm gonna fucking fist this butthole or something. Ow, it hurts.
And then like she like slashes him all up, right? It's like we see the beast hand.
Yeah, the claw.
And then it's all over her canopy of her bed, just blood everywhere.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm like, damn. She knows how to have a good time, I guess.
Her dry cleaning bills must be like crazy.
Precise. She's got that precise cut,
And then we see her putting her stockings are putting themselves on. That was great. Like I want those stockings. Like that's so convenient.
I know,
don't have
right?
to like be all bending down and then try not to claw the damn thing and then run it.
Yes. Or like you got that weird fucking thigh where you're like, too fat. You gotta keep pulling.
Right? It's like cutting off the circulation of one part of the thigh and you're like trying to stretch it.
Come on, Lassie. Give me that pull. Yes, it's
You can do it.
Suck it in. I can't suck in my thighs though.
No.
There's nothing you can do. I mean, if you got a muffin top, just kind of real quick. But if you got thunder thighs, you can't just real quick. Can't just suck that in. You just gotta.
It's no fun.
Big girl pants it and keep pulling. But those were nice. Yeah, those. I need some of those.
And then we have another great line from Dougie. I'm on a first name basis with pussy, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
He's on a first name basis. He's like, yo, what up, pussy?
What I got from that is, like, let's say he's gonna have sex with somebody named Brianna or Natalie or Carmen or whoever, Maria. They're not gonna be, Maria Martinez. They're gonna just be Maria. Like, he's not gonna get involved with family names. He's not gonna do all that. He's just gonna be that Maria, the pussy, that's whoever pussy. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I got off of it. He's just
well
a dog.
acquainted. Him and pussy are well acquainted. So that tells me he likes to eat out. Yeah.
I don't know what he was trying to get at, but he definitely made some mistakes, for sure.
And then we find out that Dougie avoids her crazy ass because he knows what's up. Apparently, he's been tracking her. He's like a man in black, like an X-File agent, right? What did you think about that?
That was pretty cool, actually. But then he should have said something from the beginning, to kind of prevent more deaths. Dude, you should have opened your fucking mouth. But then at the later on, he says, I've been watching her. I just, nobody would believe me. Nobody would back me up. So he's just kind of like watching and seeing men die and get ripped out of their comforts of their succubus's arms,
Maybe he was trying to see like what her weaknesses were. I don't know.
Yeah, true.
Maybe hoping to learn how he could defeat her. Besides with bad pickup lines.
Yeah, she did not like pickup lines. So I learned something. If you ever run into a succubus, just tell her a really bad pickup line and she'll probably fuck off. Because you saw how she went. And apparently gay
Most
men
other
also.
males or females that you're into will probably do the same. So
You'll never know. Is it
it
a
could be a
succubus?
correct for your love life. I don't know.
Yeah, is it a succubus or is it just a normal girl that was like, oh
You
god,
could bring a
that's
mirror. You could bring around a mirror and be like, yeah.
oh yeah,
See
the
if you see
mirror.
the reflection or not. And then
True.
you'll know.
Then you'll know.
You'll
Before
know.
bringing it, that's what I learned about in this movie. Before bringing a chick home, make sure you check the mirror. Oh yeah, I can see her reflection. She's not a succubus.
As Peter Vincent also taught us in Fright Night.
The mirror trick.
Yes,
Mirrors
yes.
are very important, apparently. Just bring a shitload of you with you and just kind of. And if you don't see a reflection, succubus or vampire, and neither way, run.
I don't
It's
know if
nice.
cell phones would do it.
No,
Right? It wouldn't. Because you know how a lot of people use their cell phone as a mirror. It's not going to work that way.
Sorry,
camera,
Sorry, Gen X. It's or Gen Z or Millennium, Millennials or whatever the fuck we're
carry
at.
an old school mirror.
It's not that hard. Just they sell them at Dollar Tree. Even just go to Dollar Tree, buy a little mirror, those flippy floppy ones. That'll do.
And in a pinch, you can make a weapon out of it. You break that shit. Slicey, slicey.
Just be careful not to slice your own self, because
yes. Wrap it in something, a piece of your shirt or something.
How to make prison shanks 101.
These are important things for our viewers to know.
Yes, of course. And Chris writes, he was trying to improve his knowledge check while watching her. Ooh. Yeah, probably. But yeah, so we did have one at this bar where Miss Succubus lady frequents. There was two gay guys?
I think just one, maybe. I'm not sure.
And no, because he asked him, "Am I that obvious?" Because the gay guy went to go hit on the other guy. And he's like, "Hello." He's like, "Am I that obvious?"
Okay.
And then he's like, it's like, "Oh, I frequent gay bars, so I thought I recognized your face." And then he's like, "Are you still gonna buy me a drink?" After he was a fucking dick to him, he said no. And then he was like, "Oh, I don't want your cheap ass shit anyways." I was like, he didn't even buy you a drink. What are you talking about? What cheap shit? Nobody bought you a drink.
Yeah, how do you know what he was gonna buy you?
Yeah, exactly. You just started hating because he got denied. So I thought that was funny. That was like a funny little moment that was just thrown in there for no obvious reason, because it did not pertain to the plot. It was just a random gay interaction with two very headstrong gay men, one that was clearly in denial and the other one that was like, come on. So strange thing to add in the movie, but hey, whatever.
Maybe they just wanted to represent.
They're representing, yeah. And it's funny because I think
Pride Month.
Yay. And I think the succubus did go over to the gay guy, remember? And then the gay guy was like not having it. He's like,
no.
No.
So we know she didn't have any special juju to cause people to be attracted to her,
Yeah, because she even kissed. Remember, she even started doing that to his ear, and I was like, and he was just unfazed. He's just like, I don't want pussy. I never wanted pussy. And just did not give a fuck that a succubus was nibbling on his ear. He's just like, no pussy zone here. So I thought that was great. I was like, no females allowed.
We are not on a first name basis.
No, not enough. Not enough first name basis. I don't know. I mean, what did you think about that part when he was like, no, like he was just like nibbling on his ear. He's just like, no, having it.
I thought he was pretty good with his reserve. And I mean, he's looking for, if he is looking for a woman, it's gonna be like a wholesome woman that's not gonna like be nibbling his ear on like their first or second encounter, like they were, he didn't know her.
It wasn't even a first encounter. She just like, hi, and he was like, no. And then she just went, okay. Like, what the fuck? How did you go from zero
She
basis?
just wanted a taste, just a little nibble, just like,
Yeah, like she went from like not even playing in a game of baseball to all of a sudden being
because
in second base.
he was definitely a virgin. She was like, virgin,
She couldn't control herself. But yeah, like I'm like, bro, you can't just go from not playing to all of a sudden second base. Like, what's wrong with you? So that kind of turned him off. I could tell he was like, what the frick?
Yeah, too much, too quick.
Yeah, too much too quick. She fucked up on that part. So he fucked off real quick. He's like, nope, yeah, no, nibbling my ear. That's not good. Let's go. So.
And it's funny that his friend met her first.
Yeah.
And then she acted like she didn't even know him. And he's like, dang, that's wrong. That's cold. The minute she saw Joel, she was like, she had act like Kay didn't even exist.
Mm. Oh, that part was hard. Because all of a sudden, the night before, she was all like, oh, hi. Oh, can I get an autograph from my brother? And then next thing you know, then the next meeting they had, do I know you? Who are you? Didn't you just ask for his autograph like the previous night? Like, what the fuck?
And that's why he brought his friend to the bar, because he was looking for her.
Yeah, that was fucked up. And then the succubus was like, no, a bigger version. Let's get that one. She wanted the virgin, I think, because he was the last of his line. Remember?
Oh yeah, that's
she wanted like the last of his line because he was preparing to become a, what the fuck they're called? I don't know, priest.
Remember, something was up with him as a child too. Because remember, he's sitting in Dad's church, and then this black figure comes up behind him. I think that might have been her.
It was, because she killed the dad. And now she wants to also kill the son and kill off that legacy, that line. Because he didn't have a kid. Obviously, he's a reverend, not married, whatever, practicing to be a reverend. So after this, the story kind of goes. So I feel like as soon as, the friend gets rejected, and then we quickly move into, why are you going out with her? And then they finally, our homeboy figures out that she's a succubus. But it kind of goes very quick, because at the beginning it's all bar jokes, occasional murder, and butt jokes, and a bunch of things like that, and then gay man interaction, and then some funny like bar humor, and then after Joel and stuff, he meets with the succubus. After that, it kind of just goes whoop.
It seems like a lot of it could have been improv.
Yeah.
Like they didn't really have a full script. They were just like, just have some drinks and say some stupid shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Hit on this chick. All right.
Yeah, it did feel like that. Like very just like bar humor, like nothing too crazy. I'm still so disappointed that Samuel L. Jackson's character was like 5 minutes. I'm like, the fuck?
I know. And he was all young too.
I was like, oh my god. Yes. I was like, we only get 5 minutes of you on screen if we're even that lucky. Like, I was like, no, but he's supposed to be a reverend. I wanted him to like be alive, like be the brother of Joel or something, or be like the older brother that's trying to get him through the missionary and all that. And then them two like team up and fight the succubus together. That'd be cool. But no, instead, homeboy dies like right away. I'm like, fuck, Samuel L. Jackson.
I'm sure he just helped him out and did him a favor. I was like, sure, man, I'll be in your movie for a little bit, you know, and that was just all the time he had.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
That's true. That's
Did
true.
you like the scene where the TV like swallowed him? And this is like pre the ring. This is before any of that. That was
yeah,
pretty
this
cool.
was before the ring. Because 91 would have been way before the ring. I was like, what the fuck that TV doing? It was kind of cool though. Some of the effects, like there wasn't too many practical effects. It was all like showing you some stuff and then cut and then be like, ooh, use your imagination, fill in the blank. It was a lot of fill in the blank kind of scenes. But the ones where they did decide to do practical effects, it was like kind of interesting. Like the TV, and then a few scenes later where she drinks the holy water and she's like, oh, I was like, whoa.
And her eyes were like bulging. Like,
bulging, and then her teeth. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on?
Right?
That's what happens. Demonish. Yeah, that's what happens when you drink holy water and everybody's been touching that holy water. You get those diseases, you know, your eyes bulge out and shit. So don't drink holy water. It's contaminated. Yeah. Everybody's fingers on it. So yeah, it's kind of cool. But yeah, so what happens after homeboy Joel and not Joel, but the other guy finds out that she's a succubus and teams up with her CIA detective that's known the secret.
They get her to drink the holy water, right? And then do they stake her?
They try to.
I'm not sure. They try to.
They try to. So this part is where it gets a little exciting, right? They're like, they meet up with the bartender outside. They're like, all right, we want you to, here's this little vial. It's holy water. Give it to that lady that's been getting all the men. And it's only her in there. So she obviously notices the bartender go out and then come back in like, hello, I'm going to make you a drink on the house. Nothing to see here. It's on the house. I'm like, you got to be that fucking obvious. And this dumb bitch drinks it. She was all like, I'm like, really? You're going to be
she thinks she's invincible, you know?
Yeah.
I guess when you're that old, you're just like, humans are just like worms to you, you know? You're just like, you don't pay attention to them really, you know?
Yeah. So finally, he gets poisoned. And then she gets poisoned, my bad. And then, you know, put the thing in there. She drinks it. And then she starts convulsing like crazy, which is what the CIA guy said would happen. Oh, yeah. He's like giving him a pep talk outside, you know, like, this is what's going to happen. You know, she's going to convulse. And then we go in there and stab her. All right. So homeboy gets in there. He grabs a knife and he's just like, and then her power is so strong that he starts doing this, and then he's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, no. So it goes from stabbing her to almost stabbing himself, and then his homeboy has to jump in there and help him, like fight off the knife, and then after they fight off the knife, homegirl's over there all convulsing still, and then she stops and says, "This is not the last time you'll see me. You can run, but you can't hide." And I was like, oh, damn. She was like all talking all demonic, and that's how you knew like shit was going to get real after that. So then, you know, shit happens. They go over to the house, and then, you know, the demon comes and it's all downhill from there. And then grandma comes and then saves the guy, and they all have a big party at the end. It's kind of great.
Grandma gets choked out.
Yes.
I'm like, no, not Gam, no.
I'm sorry, but seeing grandma get choked out by a demon, that was kind of fun. And then homeboy Joel had to use his like Jesus divinity to be like, "Die, vanish you." And I'm like, whoa, you have that kind of power? You haven't even gone to school to vanish demons. Like,
It's in his
what do you,
blood, right? It's in his
yeah, I
DNA
think
from
so,
his
yeah.
dad.
From his dad and all the line of reverends he's had. So it kind of just came to him naturally. But I'm like, fuck. If he's not even on the job as a reverend and already killed a succubus, just imagine his fucking holy power. Like, he's gonna be taking down some crazy ass motherfuckers out there. I'm excited to see, like, I would just be excited to see like 20 years down the line what he's doing. He's got like a, not a cult, but like he does like all this detective work to like kill all these underground
Nice.
heathens, and
Him
I
and
don't know.
Dougie have teamed up, and they're just like supernatural.
Yes,
They're just like
like
getting demons and shit.
yes, that would be kind of interesting. It's like Supernatural before it was Supernatural, you know?
Hmm.
But it was kind of cool. Like, I liked seeing like when the lady got her power, she had all the teeth were all fucked up, all like jaggedy, and I was like, whoa, it's kind of interesting. Like, there's some some effects that were, kind of cool, kind of interesting to look at. And then Chris said Constantine. That's a good one, Constantine. But I don't know. What would you have loved to see in this movie? I know.
It was a good movie. But it wasn't a great movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's definitely of that trauma caliber. So a lot of fun. The practical effects that were in there were fun and interesting. You could tell it was a labor of love, and I think they did the best with what they had, the best they
With the
could with
quick,
what they had.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. I
I
think so
mean,
too.
maybe I would have liked to see, maybe she had some other succubus friends, that could have joined the party.
Team tag, yeah. What's up, girls? I would have loved that shit. I would have been all for it. Come on, girls. Woo! Had like a succubus party. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
like
they lower.
Dracula's three women, they're like,
Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. Why can't they have that? What the fuck? Sexist much? Just kidding. I want the vampire women and like all the women characters to have like just like the male characters do, all the lineup of girls. Do that, but with men. Just be like, I got all these.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
These are my men.
These are my men. And now all the girls get the mins. Yeah. I don't know. It's weird. Don't listen to me. I'm clearly delusional. Clearly. But yeah, no, this
So,
movie was
any
fun.
ideas for what you want to do next week?
Ooh.
Mm.
I'm thinking. We're approaching Shark Week. So I want to make sure we pick something good for Shark Week. I'm thinking I want to do like something supernatural, but like a slasher. I don't know. Maybe the book will tell us again something interesting.
You wanna do that?
Or
You
like,
wanna do
yeah.
random? Yeah.
Let's just do random. I'm just gonna say
Let's
a
do it.
number. My favorite number is 25.
25. The
I don't know.
borrower.
Ooh. What
Don't
years?
lend him anything you can afford to lose. 1991 again.
Oh,
An
wow.
alien has behaved badly in his home world and is sentenced to the worst punishment imaginable. He is banished to planet Earth.
Oh,
guy.
yeah. Oh, fuck. And those humans that live there, They fucking
All
suck,
bad.
bro. Oh yes, it's a sci-fi horror movie. Thank fuck. I've been trying to watch a sci-fi like forever. Let's see.
Here's a bleh.
It's on Apple TV, Fandango, Amazon Prime, and another service that we use. So awesome.
Yay.
And also Amazon has a Blu-ray of it for $24.49. So it's pretty popular enough to cost
What a
that
deal.
much.
Right,
What
and
a
to
deal.
even make a Blu-ray. I
Oh
mean,
shit, VHS tape. $14.95. You can get this on VHS if you
all
really want
right.
to.
Woo.
If you really want to. So that'll be exciting. Ooh, I love sci-fi. Let's see who's in this. John McNunn, Ray
Yeah, not anyone
Sean.
I recognize. Maybe if I see their face, I would.
No. I don't recognize anybody in this movie, so this will be fun. This will be fun, getting to see new actors and John McNaughton. That name sounds familiar. Let's see. Wild Things, Mad Dog Glory. No, it looks like he was in a lot of like movies that were like underground. Fear in the Dark, 1991. He was also in that. So that's kind of interesting.
Yay.
Kill Her Goats. Oh god.
What?
He was in a 2023 horror movie called Kill Her Goats. Kill all her
Okay.
goats, just kill her
Aw,
goats. Like
poor goats. What they do?
I know, right? So yeah, that'll be a very John McNaughton is gonna kill goats apparently, but The Borrower should be fun. Cause fuck humans, and I'm sorry, homeboy is stuck in planet Earth. Like that's
Yeah.
that's the like a
We can all
prison
relate.
sentence. We can relate. Like, bro, like, let's get me out of here. Like, the human race just needs to like calm the fuck down. But yeah, ooh, and the movie has the perfect runtime. The runtime
Hour and
number
30
that I
minutes.
love. Yes. An hour and 30 minutes. Oh, I love that runtime. It's so beautiful. I totally believe that horror movies, especially like this, like low budget, kind of underground, should stay at 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's just me personally. And Chris says, should do Under Paris for Shark Week.
Yes.
Under Paris.
I've been trying to find that though. It's like a newer movie, so I don't know where it's streaming.
Oh, it's not. It's supposed to come out in 2024. It hasn't come out yet. Oh, you can watch it on Netflix, I should say.
Okay.
It says watch now on Netflix. So,
I canceled my Netflix.
Same. If any viewer wants to let me borrow your Netflix account for like an evening,
An evening,
we'd love that. Well, next week is going to be great. We're going to review the Borrower, and yes, and we're approaching Miss Cat's birthday soon, so you're probably going to do something very special for her birthday. We're still in the works for that, but I think it'll be fun.
Yay.
So stick around, guys, for next week. Thank you so much for tuning in for all our sneaky ninjas. And Miss Cat, do you want to show our viewers how we say goodbye?
Yes. We have we do a Cthulhu goodbye because Cthulhu is one of our favorite elder gods. He's sleeping, and I love that for him. And I wish I could sleep most of the time. And we both have a thing for tentacles. I mean, who doesn't? I mean, so this is how we say goodbye, and this is Cthulhu goodbye, and you got to do the tongue action. Show them the tongue action, Lua.
Yes. That is the
So it
Cthulhu
works for
goodbye.
a greeting, goodbye, let's get freaky, whatever you want to use it
Whatever
for.
you want.
Feel free.
It's very versatile because Cthulhu does what Cthulhu wants. And
Yes.
if Cthulhu wants to sleep, if Cthulhu wants to tentacle throttle you, whatever. It's gonna happen. So
Tentacle bang? Is that what you call it? Tentacle bang?
tentacle throttle.
Throttle. I like that.
Tentacle. Let's do the tentacle throttle. Oh man, we have way too much fun. It's always a great time with you guys. So we will meet up next week at the same time, same bat channel. Don't miss out on the fun we have here on Delight and Fright. See you guys next week for The Borrower. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.
Hello, boils and ghouls. It's your old pal, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. And I want to thank you for listening to Delight and Fright with your hosts, Luna and Cat, a podcast for outcasts.